Hi, it's Brandon from thirstgym.com. Today we're going to talk about an exercise called the pistol squat. This is a great single leg unilateral exercise to develop the lower body. It's very challenging, requires a lot of mobility, a lot of strength. Definitely going to be for some of your advanced athletes and clients. I will admit, I'm not the greatest at this exercise. I do not have the mobility. My years of powerlifting and everything has made me not as mobile as I probably should be. This is definitely not one of my strong suits. I definitely have the strength. I just merely lack the mobility and the flexibility to get into positions, especially on my left stance leg. So I'm going to show you some variations of how to work up to that exercise on top of ways to modify it for your clients, especially if you happen to be in like a group setting where you're really just trying to teach this exercise. And I think more so of CrossFit about this. I know personally I would not program an exercise like this for an athlete of mine if I didn't think they were ready for it or so that they could demonstrate to do it. But I do know that there are gyms that program exercises regardless of their capabilities. So I'm here to help you out. My first suggestion with this exercise is to grab a PVC pipe. This is a great way to be able to get some stability and be able to aid yourself and learn the exercise that way. So I'm going to do my right leg. So I've got my left hand on the PVC pipe. It's basically stretched out in front of me, and my left leg is going to be out. So my right leg is going to be the one doing the working here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go down as low as I can and then stand back up. And this is basically going to help me maintain my balance, but also help me out of the bottom. So here, down. So as you can see, this is providing some stability for me. And then I would go down to my left leg, bring my leg out, and back. And as you can tell, that's my not good leg. Okay, so if that all checks out, and you're looking for something a little bit harder, my next suggestion would be to use 2 light dumbbells. So I've got some 8s here, 5s work, 10s work. You will need to have some shoulder strength to raise out in front of you, but basically we're going to create an ability to push the weights out in front of us. That's going to let her push our center of gravity back. That's going to let us stay a little more upright and let us be able to perform the exercise a little bit easier. So here, right leg out in front, almost like a pendulum. Okay, and then we're going to do the same thing on the other side. Man, that side's bad, right? One more time. Just like that, okay? Then, once I get to the point I can do it without the weight, probably going to do my right side on this one. Here, still reach my arms out, go down as low as I can, bounce out of the bottom. There's my right. Ooh, and there's my left. Okay, so you got the point, not very good at it. Basically though, this is a way to develop the lower body strength, especially the quads, but also test mobility. So we've got some options here at how you can build into that exercise, but also get the most out of it. If you're seeing this in a CrossFit setting, you're probably going to see like, hey, do as many reps on this leg as you can this leg, or, you know, accumulate so many reps on a leg, or, hey, you've got to do 10 on each side before you can move to the next exercise. That's entirely okay. Generally, whenever I program an exercise like this for an athlete, I'm just telling them, give me as many good quality reps as you can on each side. So for me, I know my left side is my bad side. I'm probably going to try to do 1 or 2, try to do 1 or 2 on my right, grab some assistance, do 1 or 2 on that side, 1 or 2 on my right, and that's probably going to be my set. The other thing you can do as well, if you happen to have like a TRX-based system, you can hold on to that and use that as leverage as well to learn the exercise and get in the full range of motion. So again, that's the pistol squat. I've got some different thoughts on it and some different abilities that I think that I obviously need to work on myself. But in terms of being able to perform this exercise, you need good quality ankle mobility, you need good quality hip mobility, you obviously need glute and quad strength to be able to get all the way down there and all the way back, and you've also got to have a good quality midsection to be able to maintain your position throughout the time so you're not super rounded over like I was, and that's going to make it harder to get out of the bottom. So that's the pistol squat. If you can find a way to use it in your program, I do think it's great. Me personally, I probably should honestly just perform it as a warm-up exercise to keep my mobility and try to keep moving a little bit better. If you're a CrossFit athlete, obviously work on the technique standpoint of it in terms of building your strength, perform other lower body exercises in a good big full range of motion, like a front foot elevated split squat would be great to develop being strong down there, develop some strength, and then the stability portion will come as you get better with the exercise. So if you got any questions, leave them in the comment section. Thanks. Have a great day.